Yeah,
Hey guys.
we back with another episode of the Gallito Podcast. You already know. And today's episode is a little bit serious type shit, serious vibes in this bitch. And it's about gender roles, right? And like kind of the vibes that we coming at it with is more than anything like obviously we both grew up Latino, Mexican, and like kind of looking at those gender roles, kind of how they were culturally and how it's kind of changing.
How they're evolving into a new bitch, empoderada, emperrada,
Emperrada.
poderosa.
Soy una perra en la cama. What song is that? Is that Sin Pijama?
Oh yeah.
Soy una perra en la cama. Nah, but on a serious note, so basically it's kind of like the whole idea that like women are supposed to take care of the kids, women are supposed to cook and clean and type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel?
Like, yeah.
That's not right. Of course.
Nah, for real. Like let's say that, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like, let's say your partner deadass just wanted you to, like, after you got home from work, like, you cook, you clean, and you take care of the kid. That's fucked.
Then I wouldn't have a partner.
I mean, true.
To be honest,
True.
I wouldn't have a partner. It would be a different thing if maybe it was like a little bit like how I would use traditional roles for now if he was working and I stayed at
if
home.
you was a stay-at-home person,
If
yeah,
I was
for
staying
sure.
at home mom,
Yeah.
but he would still kind of like help me. All right.
Right.
I'm
yeah.
my perfect man.
Right.
My perfect man would be I would stay at home. No, but
And then he would still come home and help me do everything.
yeah. If he definitely had in mind that like I was obviously raising the kids and
right.
homeschooling them.
Oh yeah, you did say you were
Yeah,
homeschooling.
that's why my dream man would let me homeschool. No, but
that's the thing. Like for me, that I kind of like, it's kind of something that to me like is kind of crazy. Is like this idea that like, okay, let's say in our culture, for example, like the women's supposed to cook, clean, do all this extra shit. What if they want to focus on like their own goals?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's fucked up, but they gotta be cooking and cleaning type shit, and it's like, especially if they're working too, like that's a whole fuck. Like to me, that's a whole fucked up vibe. You know, and to me, it's because I put myself in the position of like I got a sister. You know what I'm saying? And so like if my sister genuinely, like that's what she devoted her life to. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of the house, like just taking care of her husband in general, and like never really focus on herself, like that would be fucked up. If my daughter, when I have a daughter, that's what the fuck she dedicated. Like I would not be happy about that role type shit about that. That's what we taught. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
That the man is allowed to follow
the
dream, but the woman is
right. Yeah, fuck that.
Because we all have dreams.
Or like that the man puede salir and like go out, but the wife has to stay home type shit. Nah, man. Like I don't know. To me, like that whole type of vibe is like fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like as fucked up as it is. That's pretty much like the old culture.
Yeah. Now that we're talking about old, it reminds me of my old uncle. This is in Mexico.
Mexico stories.
My Mexico stories, you guys know.
You literally make a Mexico story every podcast, I think.
I do.
That
because I'm Mexican, and that's who I am. So, obviously when I go to Mexico, and I just see like when my uncle is getting ready to eat and stuff, everybody's so attentive to him, including myself for that time that I'm there, just because like I'm never there, but I do get to experience a little bit of what it's like because he's so demanding and he wants stuff a certain way and he wants it now. And when he's eating and like si se le cae algo, like, oh, here's a napkin,
like, I have seen
here's
that.
your water, right? I'm like, here's your water. And
I do be seeing your tías that has like be waiting nomás que se le ofrezca algo, and they're just right there right away.
They're kind of like shit around him, like like what you need, what you don't need.
No, but yeah, I have seen it. That's crazy.
Yeah. And also another thing, now that I'm talking about food, I made some good food today, but anyways, that's not the point. I threw myself off by saying that.
Lost your whole train of thought.
But also, even when we do go to Mexico, they're always like, "Are you gonna serve him?
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna serve him?"
Yeah.
Or they want me to like iron his clothes.
Yeah.
I said, "Yo, give me the iron board. He's gonna do it himself, and I'm gonna put my eyelashes on."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You see, and to me, it's like that kind of shit. Like it don't bother me.
Yeah.
Like yo me sirvo solo. That's fine. Like yo plancho mi camisa, and it's like it's cause like to me, like. I don't know, like...
And then, we have done it when we are over there, just because, like, it's weird, and, like, that is the vibe over there.
What, que me sirves and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sometimes, but you don't do it because you feel like you have to. It's just, like, because you're already up type shit.
Yeah, like, I'm already up, and, like, and if he's at my house, like, I'm gonna take care of him.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've been at your house and I served you food, have I?
No,
yeah,
no, I would not. I would not make you serve me food at my house. That would be fucking weird as fuck.
You have to take care of me.
At my parents' house, yeah, no, fuck that. That's weird. But yeah, to me, it's like no me cuesta nada servirme. You know what I'm saying? No me cuesta nada like que yo me planche mi propia camisa. Like I've been planchando my shit since I used to live with my parents. Like I always plancha my shit. Yeah. Because my mom would be busy. I've been sad as fuck. My mom would be busy. Nah, not like that. But yeah, it's like that, and that's one of the whole roles that to them it's like so out of place. Que like yo me vaya a servir solo type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they'll like be like, you don't serve him food.
Right.
And I'll be like, I don't have to. So they look at me like I'm crazy and I'm rebellious. Right. But if that's what I look like to you, just because
it's like it's exactly how you said. Like everyone has dreams, everyone has goals. So everyone is their own person. Like the idea it's as simple as this. The idea that like women have to like work for men or serve men and do like it's crazy.
Submissive.
Yeah, it's like, and the crazy thing is like from the dude perspective, obviously like that shit is cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
so funny.
Right, like from the dude perspective, it's like, oh okay, hold up, like and to be honest. That's why I think there's a lot of dudes that like they kind of like that whole vibe because it's easier for them. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, this is what I'm gonna stick to. This is what I'm gonna make a belief. This is what I'm gonna put out there. No, nigga, you're lazy and this is what you want.
Nah, it's not even like. And all the time, sometimes it really is hard to get out of cultural shit.
Yeah,
like shit that you learn culturally. Just because
obviously, like when you're young. That's what you see your parents, that's what you...
It's your whole beliefs. Yeah, like, it's literally what you base your life off of, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And this starts since, like, the moment you're born, because when your parents know that, you know, that they're expecting a baby, pink or blue.
Yeah.
Boy or girl. Growing up with your toys, girls usually have, like, dolls, teddy bears, something
like soft shit.
Yeah, soft, so they could
cuddly,
be soft, kind and stuff like that.
True.
Guys, the boys always have hard toys.
Tools. I'd be cracking me up when I be seeing guys like the kids with like the tools type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna be in my gender when I used to have my Barbies like scissor each other. Like, well, something is wrong with me.
You're a fucking freak. You really are. And I would just play.
Or like maybe when I used to step on my teddy bears, I don't know, something.
Go back to the scissoring Barbies. That's way cooler than when I used to step on my teddy bears, beating the shit out your teddy bears, curb stomping them. I
definitely used to be like, oh.
The elbow for the top rope type shit.
No,
but actually, did you know? This is something I learned literally like a couple weeks ago. I think maybe like a week. Why you look at me like I went googly eyed? Nah. But pink up until the 1900s. Up until the 1900s, pink was a boy color.
Okay.
And blue was a girl color.
Wow, that's crazy.
Up until the 1900s, like it literally, that's when it like shit shifted. And I wonder why. Like, I didn't look up why, but I just found out that
it was like a movement.
Right.
Like, if at that time that was a change.
Right. Like, they were trying to be like, no, fuck that. Why does pink have to be for men? Let's make blue for men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're saying pink. I remember in middle school,
real men wear pink?
Oh, I hated that. I used to be like, what? That's a color. Like, oh my God.
It's crazy.
And then I would be wearing blue all the time because I'm 50 Shades of Blue. Like, shit. I remember like aqua was like neon blue. I would wear blue and I would be like, why aren't people telling me that I'm a boy?
Yeah.
Or anything like that. But they always focus so much on the men.
Wearing pink type shit. I think that's one of the things that changed drastically.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was in middle school, like if it was a whole different time, but when I was in middle school,
it was also a whole different time.
Well, yeah, in terms of history, but I mean, you and me were in middle school like around the same time. That's what I meant. But well, I'm a year older than you. But anyway, I remember in middle school too. Yeah, like it was crazy as fuck. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I remember in middle school, like everyone knows this, and I'm not trying to offend no one, but like, you remember the whole like thing for like lame was gay? Like, oh, that's gay. Oh, you're gay. You remember? And like, I remember like there was a few people that like wore like pink shirts or whatever, and like people would be like, oh, are you gay or what? And it's like the whole idea that a fucking color, literally a fucking color, would change a straight male's like sexual preference is one of the most ridiculous things I ever heard in my entire fucking life. Yeah. Literally. Yeah. Like, it's fucking ignorant. It's literally one of the most ignorant fucking... Just the simple fact that a color can be associated with either men or women is fucking goofy.
And then also, like, that kind of reminds me of, like, if you like a color, if you like a shirt, a pants, a jacket, whatever the fuck it is, and let's say you're at the store with your dad, and you're like, oh, I want this one, like, this is cool, like, I like this one, and the dad's like, no, that's for girls, that's gay. Yeah. Like, how would you take it? And this is crazy. Where, like, shit just starts going wrong, because it's like an evolution, so now when his kids, he's gonna be like, no.
That's what I'm saying, because it's cultural, like, the culture, like, the culture creates it.
But we all have a different mind, and you could always change
that. You can break it, but it's not easy, though.
You could open your mind and be like, yo, that is just a color, that doesn't mean anything.
I'm not gonna,
my son gets mad.
For sure. My son gets mad.
You know what I'm saying? Because his dad's a player.
What?
Like,
you fucking wild.
For real, I'll be like, yo, do you know who my son is?
Oh, hell no.
He wears pink all the time. Like, I don't know, but yeah, it just sucks.
No, it's like, for sure. One of the craziest things, is like, is that like that culturally, it's like a lot of times it's not even your parents' fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what they were taught, and they're like stuck on it. Yeah. Like, for example, with me, one of the craziest things, like when I wanted to get my ears pierced, like my parents was not with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and it's like a whole like, oh, eres niña? You know what I'm saying? And it's like piercing your ears, wearing a certain color, literally even painting your fucking nails. Like, it's not gonna, if you're straight, you're gonna be straight. Yeah. If you're gay, you're gonna be gay. If you're any other, whatever, like all the sexual preferences that there is now, I don't even know all of them. Yeah. You're gonna be what you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you dress, the colors you wear, like, it's not gonna change shit. You know what I'm saying?
How would you feel if a girl asked you to marry her?
I'll fuck with it.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I would either say yes or no. It's that simple. Wait, you gonna ask me? Hold up. Where's the? You gotta hit. Wait, is this why we're? Hold up. Where's the ring? Ha! No, I'm just kidding. But
Jesus.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, it's a yes or no. It's that simple. Like,
okay, I mean, so you wouldn't.
I wouldn't be like freaked out of.
What the fuck? Why are you getting down on one knee for? Get the fuck up.
Like, lift her up. Get up here, girl. Nah. Bad as fuck. A whole hole.
Better say yeah.
No, I mean, have there been any girls that proposed? Like, videos of it? Yeah, really? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't care. Like, I would be like, it's either yes or no. That ass.
Ay, te haces de rogar.
I'm like,
let me think about it.
Si quieres.
You'd be like, let me see the ring.
I would be like, wait, hold up. How big is the ring?
Yeah.
If this ring is not... Wait, but so how does that work? Does the girl then give the ring?
It's like a band. Same thing.
Oh, just a band. Okay, but hold up. So women want to propose but don't want to get a big-ass ring. Oh, no. Now that's a problem. No, I'm just talking
I
shit.
think I'm just going to propose. So then my husband...
Wait, are you going to give me a ring, though? Like a big fat-ass one? Give me a pinky one.
Oh. I'm trying to have a husband, not a pimp.
Oh, okay.
Get it straight,
Player.
Anyways, okay, we're getting a little bit off topic.
Yeah.
So how would you feel if your wife made more money than you?
Same. Like it's in there. Because to me, it's like, for example, if that's your wife and y'all have kids or whatever, y'all work, like y'all married, y'all live together, whatever it is, like that income's going to like mutual things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's like, to be honest, feeling insecure. That would be an insecurity.
Yeah.
To think like
crazy
to think like, oh man, my wife makes more money than me. Like, oh, that's not fucking right. Like, the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like, you should be proud.
I would be mad as fuck if my husband was like that. Like, nigga, you hating?
Right.
Like,
if
you're a low key hater.
Like, if your wife is making more money than you should be proud. Like, damn, my wife stepped her game up. Like, my wife got her promotion. Like, my wife doing this. I would not give a fuck. I'll be like, yes.
Check,
yes.
ladies. You guys need a team player.
I'll be like, yes, queen.
Yeah, somebody that supports you and motivates you.
No, because
is uplifting.
That's the thing too. Like with the whole gender roles, like I said, is that's one of the things like to me that sucks. Like looking at the fact that I got a sister, looking at the fact that I got a mom, looking at the fact that like if I do have a daughter, it's like them focusing on that gender role, them focusing on like being a housewife, them focusing on like just cleaning after they work and shit, like it leaves no time for their goals. Like that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a thing about like that only men can reach their goals. Like it don't matter if you're a man, woman, whatever the fuck you are. Like if you have goals, if you have like stuff that you want to achieve, do it. You know what I'm saying? And you should have someone with you that's like willing to like give you them vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like you should like it should be a shared thing. You feel me? Like that's the craziest part to me. Like especially like the fact that like 40, 50 years ago, that shit would not be like how it is. 40, 50 years ago, it was like the men work, the women fucking stay at home type shit. You know?
And actually, I don't know how long, but men could actually take parental leave. And a lot of men don't take parental leave because they're embarrassed to take it.
Right, they feel like girly or whatever.
It's a girl role. Like, obviously, like, if you're in the office, anywhere, like, people always know that you're having a kid because, like, that's what you talk about for the whole 9 months.
Right, yeah.
6
people
months,
love to talk
and the baby's
about...
premature. They're like, oh, my wife is pregnant. So they're like, oh, I'm going on maternity leave. And some people don't take it just because they're embarrassed of it. Which is the dumbest thing
like that's crazy.
You could do.
I swear to God, if my wife was having a kid, I'll take 2 weeks off.
Who would your wife be?
Probably you. Well, you haven't proposed yet. I was hoping you would propose soon. Nah, but yeah, like if you was having a baby for real, like I'll take 2 weeks off. That ass. Like I'm chilling with my kid.
I'm finna be 6 weeks.
I'm finna be I don't know if I want to deal with 6 weeks. I'll do 2 weeks. But I'll be fucking playing with him. I'll be throwing him on the bed. Like I'll practice my choke slams. From the top rope.
The baby's gonna be like, I can't see
me. John Cena. Nah, but yeah, to me, I didn't even know that was a thing that men don't like to take maternity leave.
Yeah, did you even know about it? That you could take it?
I did. I thought only women could take maternity leave. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, let's open up your mind a little bit.
I mean, that's not me though. No one ever informed me. But yeah, that would be cool. Like I don't see why I wouldn't take it. So here's the thing for you though.
Okay.
Oh no, here we go.
Come at me, bring it.
So, if you Wait, did I ask you this?
No, ask me.
If you didn't work, would you be cool with just doing all the cleaning, all the cooking, and all that shit?
No.
You still wouldn't?
No.
But that's because you personally, you would not like not working.
Yeah, I just...
Like, you would want to be working on something. Like, you want to, yeah. So, yeah, that you...
Just because of the person that I am.
And that's... And actually, that's one of the...
Empoderada.
Oh, no, here we go.
I don't know the rest of it.
That's one of the things, too, though, that, like, I don't want to come off like that. Like, if there's women out there that genuinely... what they dream about, what their goal is to have a family, is to cook and clean. Like, that's more power to you. More power, because there's people that that's what they want.
That is true.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if that's really what you want for yourself, vibes.
So then,
vibes.
For this has to be like a mutual agreement, and you have to find the right person.
Type of person,
for that, and there are some guys that just want to provide for their family.
Yeah.
But also be helpful and
stuff. Exactly.
There's other guys that don't want to provide at all and don't want to help and want to disappear.
Right.
Van a buscar el caballo.
Fueron por la leche y nunca regresaron.
I don't know what they want for.
No, but
I thought you just gotta find the right person, and when
there's a whole bunch of different vibes. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like there's a whole bunch of different. There's a whole bunch of different vibes, and none of them are wrong and none of them are right.
Siento que yo estaba like bien independiente that I didn't even think about that. That woman, that there are some girls out there that do want. That's
what they want. They want their family. They want to take care of their kids.
At first, I was like, no, I wouldn't stay here like that. But yeah, there are some. So
exactly,
I respect everyone's.
Yeah, like and there's nothing wrong. Like it's all about, like, at the end of the day, that's one of the biggest things that I like about the fact that, like, a lot of these gender roles are changing, is that, like, all it is really opening doors for everyone to look for happiness. You know what I'm saying? To, like, be their selves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's that simple. Because there's women that want to be in the house. They want to be with their kids. They want to clean. But there's women that want to fucking be CEOs. Yeah. There's women that want to be up there, like, doing shit that, like, men supposedly only can do. Like, seeing women construction workers. Mm-hmm. Like, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah. I definitely think that when I have a girl or whatever baby.
Oh, whatever.
Mainly a girl. I really want a girl because I want her, to be a little bit like me. No, but definitely for her to know that, like, if she wants to be a plumber,
whatever it is, man,
anything
whatever it
that she's gonna have a lot of. I don't know. I feel like it starts with you as the parent too. So I think
for sure.
I'm not raising a perfect baby. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, definitely really open-minded to do whatever she wants to do.
Yeah, for
whatever she likes. If she wants to be a plumber, okay. If she wants to be a pilot, okay.
If she wants to play football.
Yeah, if she wants to play football.
She wants to be the first girl football player. Fuck it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, but I feel you on that. Like I said, and that's the coolest thing about, like, shit changing so much. And not just gender roles, just, like, I feel like we're getting to a point where there's a lot more open-mindedness amongst people. You know what I mean? So that's cool as fuck to see. Like, genuinely, that's cool as fuck that people are starting to, like, kind of, like, be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. That really doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like, think about it, man.
Yeah. And then...
hell
Jesus.
no.
Oh, my God. You got a thought.
What I was going to say... No, you can go first. Go ahead.
No, you could go first. Men first.
All right, anyways. So what I was going to say is that it's crazy as fuck that in terms of, like, men being the providers and women staying at the home, cleaning, like, somewhere along in history, literally, just somewhere along, a group of people decided that. A group of people that we don't fucking know, that we fucking have no idea of recollection of, they just decided that, and it has been passed on, and cultures and people have been following that shit. Think about that. Like, it's like, what? Stop. That's what I thought. All right, now let's hear your thought.
I kind of forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, no.
Because when my thought came up, it was...
Brain blast, like Jimmy Neutron. Did you get it? Hell no.
You're weak.
The Brave Blast wasn't powerful enough?
I was gonna say something cool. Now you missed it.
Damn. Stay tuned for part 2 to listen to the
Yeah, I
full
would
thing.
definitely let you guys know.
You really forgot it?
Yeah, why would
Damn,
it be taking this long?
I thought you were just doing a whole show. A whole show.
Yeah.
No, but so to me, like, yeah, that's crazy as fuck. It's crazy how far shit has come to.
Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say.
Go,
I was gonna say it as when you said far. So
Damn.
how we see.
I brought the idea back. Brain blast.
Okay. Don't interrupt me.
Good,
So like how we are changing and stuff like that, I do feel like, let's just say for example, my aunts that have a certain mindset and a way of being, and then they see how I am, or because I'm in a different time, different everything.
Yeah.
They'll see a little bit of how I am, and they're like, oh yeah, this isn't right. So like
right,
it changes.
for sure.
It changes both ways, because you do see. I do see how they take care of my uncle. I'm like, oh, that is kind of cool. Cause
yeah, no, for sure.
they, you know, like, don't just like throw the food at him. Like, límpiate, baboso. Mira lo que estás haciendo.
No mames, tan feo tampoco.
Límpiate, perro. Traga.
Perro?
Right? So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I could be a little bit more nicer.
Yeah.
But.
So for example, like it would be.
But like they kind of get a little bit of like me, and they're probably like. Now maybe I don't know, but they could probably get some ideas and be like, no, you could get this,
right,
or like you pick it up, or you do this.
Definitely, just by seeing like, and that's, I think that's one of the things that, and this goes along with a lot of generations. You feel me? Like I feel like a lot of times older generations refuse to learn from newer generations. You know what I mean? Like
just because it's so wild.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm like really wild to my aunts, because they'd be like, what? I'm like, no.
Because like for example,
no,
en esos tiempos las mujeres no salían. Las mujeres no se vestían así con tacones altos, no sé, like las que se vestían con tacones altos and like skinny little dresses or like little skirts, they was like looked at like, oh my god, what the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like it's all changed, and it's like changed for the better in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? One, because girls look nice in heels. No, just play. But no, for real, because I low-key just wanted to say something goofy. But no, that's like, it's cool that it changed, because it gives everyone the opportunity to really like just be themselves. You know what I'm saying? So what I was gonna say, oh shit, now I lost my thought. You were talking about your tias. Oh, what I was gonna say is like, imagine if your tias like stayed with us. Right, and they seen that like some days I'll wake up before you and I'll like cook and like prep the lunches and shit. Like imagine what they would think about that.
Yeah, and
they
like,
would be like,
they'll be like, cause we have our own schedule and how we do stuff. Like,
yeah, but keep going with your idea, don't matter.
And they'll probably be like, she's still sleeping.
Right.
Like what?
Like why is he up before she is? And like he's like doing stuff like that, right? Like that's crazy to think about. Because it's a whole different idea. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah. I'm going to actually call them, and I'm going to tell them, like, a little bit of my routine, just to see what they would say.
Right.
Yeah. Or they'll probably be like, no, pues qué bueno.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like I said, now they see how I am, so they'll be like, oh, okay, qué bueno.
That's good, yeah.
So that's when I'm going to know that my crazy attitude.
That's good.
Not just the way that I am, or, like, my beliefs have an impact in their lives.
For sure.
As well. I'm gonna call them. I'm curious. I'm gonna call them right now.
In the middle of the fucking podcast, like, yo.
Yeah, mire, que yo me quedo dormida y él se para y hace todo.
Nah, but yeah, it's like and that's one thought that just came to my head is like, to them, like seeing like kind of like the dude like cook or the dude clean type shit would be like crazy. But like you said, they would probably be like, oh, that's good though. That they do that, because they're so used to like the opposite of that.
So they would probably be like, oh, you get a break. Like that's what I wish I would have.
But actually, one of the things though that is different about Mexico is that in Mexico a lot of the women don't work. A lot of the women are just at home. You feel me? So that is a little bit like, that is kind of a little bit different.
That's like,
but that translated to out here. You know, to like the United States where women do work, and I feel like that's why women work, and then they still take care of like the kids and the shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that is the belief.
Chingonas desde el nacimiento.
That is
todo lo podemos.
Los vatos también son chingones. Shout out all the vatos. No, but
un saludo a todas las galleras.
Well, oh yeah, but when you said about the beliefs, the whole reason why maybe women don't work is because it's that belief that the women shouldn't work. You know what I mean? Yeah. How do you feel like about like shit changing?
I feel like, good.
It's dope, right?
Siento que I'm a little bit like this, obviously, because like you keep saying like, oh, your beliefs, and like this is how. Yeah, my mom used to tell me that she used to work when she was young, and like that she would do stuff on her own, and that she learned how to drive, and from all her sisters that she would drive. And
you see, but that's why. Like but that. That's why you. I feel that's like why I'm to so you. Strongly. That's why to you it's a lot easier.
Boy, don't point your finger at
me. That's why. That's why to you it's a lot easier. You know, when you said like it's easier to change your culture. Yeah. It's easier for you because your mom kind of like created that. She facilitated that for you.
Low-key, I haven't changed. Like this is just.
No, she facilitated that change for you because your mom didn't change completely. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But she facilitated that change because you started seeing like, wait, hold up. Like women can do this. Yeah. Women can do this. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's actually cool because my mom, she would drive the truck, and it was like stick shift, and nobody knew how to drive that. But nobody knew how to drive, but she would be like, "Oh, teach me how to drive," and like right. She would drive it and stuff like that. So I feel like that's where it kind of started, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, overall, same thing with me. Like I feel like it's dope that she's going to more like a just like a.
And I think it changed for you too because you started. You would help around the house. Like you would make your food.
Oh, at my parents' house?
You wouldn't want your mom to make your food.
Yeah, at my parents' house. That's really how it changed for me. Like for example, like it got to me for the point where I was like kind of like, wait, hold up. It started like first my mom told me, and I remember she made me start doing my own laundry because she used to do my stuff, and if like she shrunk one of my stuff, I'll be mad as hell. Yeah. So she was like, do your laundry. It started there. Then I was like. I started changing like how I eat, so I started cooking my own shit, type shit. Yeah. And then I just got used to it, and that's why like to me it wasn't a big deal. Like to me it's not a big deal to cook. To me it's not a big deal to do laundry, to clean, type shit, because like I got used to it. You know what I mean? So, but I mean I can see where people, like once again like culturally they've been taught this since they were born, so I can see how it would be difficult for them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's definitely a crazy vibe.
I'm still mind blown.
What? From what?
My head hurts.
Oh no, okay.
Okay, you guys. So this is gonna be it for this
podcast episode.
So.
We gone. You already know. Peep the vibes. Hit the subscribe button, please, please, please.
Suscríbete y comenta.
Yeah, subscribe and comment. Check us out. Check out the brand page at Gallito Brand on IG. Check me out on IG at Soy Juan, Juan Fajardo, Fajardo. Not spelled out. That's just how you spell it. Soy Juan Fajardo. The link will be in the description though.
Yeah, you guys follow me on my social medias on Instagram at mafiosa_K.
38,
yeah. _K. 38, and like and subscribe, and if you have anything to say about what we talked about, feel free to leave your opinion.
Your ideas. Ideas are dope.
Yeah.
Vibes. If y'all got any topics that y'all want us to talk about, leave them in the comment section.
Yeah.
And we will make sure to set up a podcast episode for it. Yeah.